NBA action on 2K Sports. Along with Hall of Famer Doris Burke and Grant Hill, I'm Brian Anderson. Allie LaForce joins us from the sidelines. Here's the starting group for Portland. They've got DeAndre Ayton, Anthony Simons out there with Abdia. Then it's Jeremy Grant, and it's Kamari in at the power forward position. And for Phoenix, they've got Tyus Jones. Kevin Durant is out there with Nick Richards. Then there's Devin Booker, and it's Dunn in at the small forward position. Grant, nothing quite like the first game of a brand new season. So many possibilities.
You know, BA, for the players, you're excited and relieved at the same time. You get to see all the hard work you put in during the offseason payoff.
Now here's Booker. The three. Rebounded by Kamari.
And this is exactly who you want taking that shot. You just missed it.
And there's the foul. It'll go on Tyus Jones. That's his first foul of the game.
The ref's calling it close already as he picks up a quick early foul.
Here's Grant. Knocks it loose. And stolen by Booker.
Really poor pass there, guys. And the D did a great job capitalizing off the mistake.
Pass to Jones. That one's good. Give the assist to Booker.
What a good pass. I mean, Booker's so unselfish, showing he's not just a finisher.
Here's Kamari. And we're about a minute into the first. Ooh, he took a hard foul on the shot. So he'll head to the line to shoot a pair. And Devin Booker is already one of the greatest players in Suns history here.
Well, you could argue that Steve Nash still ranks ahead of him. He did win 2 MVPs with the Suns. But when it's all said and done, I think Booker will be regarded as the best.
Makes a first. Blockbuster trades have become more the norm here in the NBA, Grant. Just ask Portland in 2023.
Yeah, the Trailblazers were at the center of some big moves, but that's just how it's done now. Entire teams can be restructured in the process of a single transaction.
That misses, so he splits the free throws. All right, Doris, what's kind of an unsung stat you appreciate about the Suns lineup?
Wow, they are so gifted offensively, so I'd have to say very good at getting to the free throw line. That's important. Very good at baiting defenders and putting your opponent into the bonus. That's big. Attacking into coverage. They get to spend plenty of time at the free throw line. It's an underrated advantage, BA.
Taking 2 shots.
Shoot 2.
First free throw is good. And Doris, when you think about Kevin Durant, certainly a prolific scorer, but that's not the whole story.
What I love the most, I think, BA, about Kevin Durant is how much he loves playing the game of basketball. His availability is never in question as long as there is some measure of health. The work he puts in consistently, anyone who's ever seen his routine, teammates, coaches, front office staff, they are in awe of the commitment to his craft.
Well, Doris, you look back over the history of the NBA, hard to find a better scorer than KD.
Oh, BA, he is unequivocally on the short list of the greatest scorers the league has ever seen. You think about guys, when you think about KD, guys that can create their own shot and hit from anywhere on the floor. You couple that with the size and the release point and the skill with the ball. Kevin Durant is a problem, folks.
Here's Simons. The Suns getting their last shot to go. Pass to Grant. Lets the three fly, and the three-pointer goes.
Very good awareness from Grant. Just the ability to catch and shoot. So important to his growth.
Booker, the pass to Jones. Now Booker. That one doesn't drop.
Clean look from mid-range. Coach will probably want to run that play again.
Grant, the pass to Abdia. Ayton with it. Abdia with it. Defended by Dunn. Oh, he goes up high for the two-handed slam.
Oh, Denny Abdia can get up there, folks, when he wants to.
against Jones. Ayton with the defensive effort.
Probably should have scored there. He usually does.
Simons outside. Ayton finds Grant. And here's Avdia. Shot clock at 6. And the layup falls.
Boy, not a bad beginning. 3 for 4 from the floor. Pretty good start.
All right, let's get a report from Allie.
Mike Budenholzer and I got a chance to talk for a bit. How they'll go about defending DeAndre Ayton came up, and Coach told me once Ayton gets deep, it's too late. We need to find him early and not let him set up down low. Push him out to the line. That's a lot to be pushing around with Ayton being as big as they come, guys.
Great work, Allie. Thanks.
Boy, Devin Booker, one of the elite scorers in the NBA. The sweet spot, the corner 3 by D. Book.
Pass to Kamari. And Chauncey Billups calls timeout here. We might see him looking to make some tweaks to the strategy here.
Yeah, Coach no doubt wants to use this timeout to review the matchups and maybe make some adjustments as well.
And the guys get a little bit of a break. Mentally, physically, just recharge here quickly.
Hey, one of the all-time greats here, WNBA legend Diana Taurasi.
Yeah, the WNBA career points leader, Taurasi scored like a million times on this floor for the Mercury. One of my favorite athletes to watch, period.
Just over 3.5 minutes gone here in the first. Now Simons, still no points. To the inside. Here's Durant. And no good. Ooh, excellent D there from Ayton. Off the outside. Down low. And the bucket counts. And he is on his way to the line. He'll try to make it a three-point play. Portland shooting their third free throw attempt of the game. Plumlee's checked in for Richards.
Shooting for Portland. Kamari at the line for 1.
Booker has got the ball here for the Suns. Trailing by 2. Ooh, plenty of contact on that shot. Officials call the foul, and he'll take 2 free throws now. That's on Anthony Simons.
Well, there's an activity level and the skill level that makes Devin Booker problematic on the offensive end. He dares defenders to get physical with him.
Take a break. Take a break. 3 shots.
And he drops it first. Devin Booker is the 2-guard, Doris. What's Book do that makes him special at that position?
I mean, so many things in terms of his skill. He's an elite shooter. He has become an excellent decision maker. He can get to the mid-range. He's a 3-level scorer. There's so many things. But my favorite thing is watching this guy in an NBA Finals play with a broken rule, be hit repeatedly, and never flinch. His toughness and competitive edge is always there nightly, and I love that.
Here's Kamari. Durant outside. Takes the 3. Durant pulls it in.
Defense dodged the bullet that time. Total breakdown.
Fires the 3. Phoenix no good that time either.
He didn't make them pay for that weak defense, but they just can't rely on him to miss those kind of shots.
Done with it. Now guarded by Simons. And the shot counts. He's fouled, and it's a chance for a 3-point play. All right, guys, what's your take on the hustle stats for Phoenix?
I must say their defensive intensity has been impressive so far, really making it hard for the offense to hold on to the ball.
And the other thing that's working for them tonight, getting out into the open floor, a lot of the damage coming in transition.
Scoot Henderson's checked in for Portland. And the free throw, no good. Portland trailing here.
First team foul.
Now, obviously, the next step, he's got to raise his game and defensive intensity on that end of the floor.
These are his first free throws of the game. And he knocks down the first one.
And we know Aiden has all the tools to be a top big man in this league. He just needs to show it on a nightly basis.
Second free throw, no good. The Suns leading. Pass to Dunn. It's hauled in by Henderson. And he lobs it up.
Trading the lead back and forth, neither side is willing to back down.
And right now, you love the chess match, right? The ability of each side to adjust to what the other is doing.
Jones misses.
Boy, if you're going up against this guy in this close a range, you've got to defend with everything you've got. A tremendous job defensively.
Wow! Always fun to see point guards who can elevate above the rim like that.
Oh, a strong mindset and even stronger finish.
Boy, it's incredible how much explosive scoring ability can come from the lead guard position. That is a big-time play.
17.
Sharp, he's checked in for Portland.
Sharp.
Here's Henderson. Outside Sharp. The three is up. Always a nice way to start. Makes his first one.
3-point
I just love the ball movement.
Jones, the pass to Booker. Will it go? And it's good on the lay-in. Booker's got 9.
Well, with that size and strength for a two-guard, Booker is a legitimate threat even in traffic.
And here's Grant from the arc. It's hauled in by the Suns. They just couldn't come out on top last time they took on the Blazers. That one in Portland.
Last time they lost a close one against this team. You have to wonder what they could have done if it wasn't for their foul trouble in that game.
Yeah, some of their starters had to take an early seat on the bench, and that ruined the rhythm and flow they were trying to establish.
Henderson misses.
I love how they've attacked the boards here in the first quarter.
For 3, Durant sinks out it after missing his first 2 attempts. Now 1 for 3.
This is one of the best to ever do it. Simply stated, Durant is lethal from behind the arc, and the efficiency is incredible.
And Chauncey Billups calls timeout. He's going to talk it over with his guys. Let's see how last year's top scorers stack up on the 2K leaderboard. 5th is Kevin Durant.
This is a guy who never took a night off. You look at his numbers and you know that he put in a tremendous effort every single game.
And so Henderson will bring it up for the Trailblazers. Pass to Kamari. Up top, Aiden. Aiden with a screen. From deep. Sharp. That one's good. Sharp's got his second bucket of the game.
And everybody wants to see what kind of range Sharp has. Looks like the NBA three-point line won't be a problem for him.
Now here's Plumlee. Still without a bucket. Here's Jones. Nice D from Henderson.
It's been that kind of quarter for him. The shot has just been unreliable.
Pass to Sharp. Tipped. And it's going to be out of bounds. Portland will have another go.
He clipped the ball there, but not enough to nab the steal.
But a really good read on his part, being disruptive at the defensive end right now.
Bradley Beal, he's checked in for the Suns. Trailblazers lead by 4. Just 5 on the clock. Henderson for 3. Rebounded by Dunn. Phoenix has gone 2 of 5 from deep. And that one's good. That makes him 2 for 3.
Attacking in the painted area. Clearly that was their game plan coming in.
Henderson, the pass to Graham. It's tipped. Out of bounds. Trailblazers ball as Portland keeps possession. Martin, he's checked in for Phoenix. Allen comes in for Jones. Reith, he's checked in for Portland. Robert Williams comes in for Kamara. Here's Sharp. He's got 6. And there's the screen. There's the 3. And it's Martin with the rebound. The Suns trailing. A moment to hear from Allie LaForce.
Bradley Beal is settling in as one of multiple stars in Phoenix. He said it's been an adjustment for sure. You go from being very ball dominant to now you share the dominance. And it's a sacrifice and also an adjustment of learning a totally different role. Ryan, he says it's a process, but one he embraces.
Good point. Thanks, Allie. Now here's Durant. He has 7. Launches a 3. No good there. Well, Portland's shooting around 44% in this opening quarter. Here's Sharp. And he sinks that one, hitting the back of the rim on the way in. Sharp's got 8.
And it looks like Sharp is fairly comfortable in the mid-range. Having dynamic shot-making ability would be a big plus for him.
Now here's Durant. Back to Beal. Driving to the basket. The kick to Durant. Launches it. That doesn't go either for Durant. Portland leading. Pass to Graham. Misses from close range.
Boy, a tough go for him in this quarter. You can see how desperately he wants to get things started. He just can't make a shot.
Now here's Durant.
2 minutes remaining in the first. 2 minutes.
Martin, pass to Plumlee. Portland with a rebound. 1:52 left in the first quarter of the game. Plumlee pulls down the board. And so it's Phoenix with it. Pass to Beal. Now here's Plumlee. Here's Durant. Fires the 3. Knocks it down from distance. 10 points for him.
What an aggressive mindset in this period. He's starting to take over.
Shots good by Henderson.
An athleticism on display there by Henderson. Just an acrobatic move to finish the play.
High post Plumlee. Puts the move on. Ooh, a clear foul there on the missed shot. So he'll get a pair at the line.
No debate there. He got hammered.
At the line for
And some stats here, guys. The scoring breakdown for Portland.
Well, we've seen them take advantage of the lanes given to them so far. The defense isn't plugging it up, and it's being exploited.
Yeah, and their assertiveness in the paint so far tonight has been impactful. They're really making it hard for the interior defense.
First free throw is good. A different look for Phoenix. Bol comes in for Durant, and it's Booker in for Allen. Avdia, he's checked in for Portland. So he picks up just 1 from the line that time.
With a missed free throw there, keeping this game at even. We'll see if that comes back to haunt them.
And stolen by Booker. Pass to Beal. 40 seconds left now in the first quarter. Clock at 6. Puts up a 3. Sinks the tray. And the Suns lead by 3.
We're talking about one of the sweetest shooting guards in the entire NBA. Bradley Beal from deep. Yes, sir.
Sharp, a screen on Beal. Henderson with it. Now guarded by Booker. Shots good by Henderson.
Defensively, they've got to get more bodies in the paint. That's 3 straight field goals from below the free throw line.
Booker with it. He's got 9. Plumlee, a screen on Sharp. Goes up on the wing. Again, the Suns good for two.
Pick works well there, but the defense left a lot to be desired.
It takes incredible effort to stay connected to the hip of the offensive player. You've got to want to work.
Devin Booker. He's feeling it tonight. He's been the driving force for the Suns. 11 points in the quarter. He's on fire. And don't go far. We'll be right back. And we hope you're enjoying the game. Both teams tonight keeping things pretty even on the scoreboard so far. And for Phoenix, guys, what jumps out to you stat-wise?
Well, they've used the fast break well to score easy points and keep the defense unsettled.
And we know this. Every team in the league now seems to be looking to play with pace.
Here are the five. Portland has to start the second. Scoot and Sharp are the backcourt set. Denny Avdia out there with Robert Williams. And it's Reith in at the center position.
And Henderson has got some hops for sure. You cannot let him get to the rim.
And here's Beal. And there's a defensive 3-second call. All right, Doris, you think this heliocentric style of play can lead to championship success?
Brian, this is such a big-time question, and I think a difficult one to answer. By heliocentric, we mean that the best player on your team is making up a greater percentage of the usage, meaning the ball is in their hands more. What that has led to are some of the most efficient offenses in the history of the game. But does it lead to championships? That is the answer to the question we all seek.
That free throw good from Booker. Drafted as a 19-year-old back in 2015 by the Suns. Devin Booker has a special connection with Phoenix, Doris.
BA, they absolutely love Devin Booker in the Valley of the Sun. He's been with the Suns his entire career, and basically it's a fan base that has watched this young man grow up. And when you think over the long history of this organization, when you mention the best players in team history, there is no doubt he is part of that conversation.
The Suns leading. Lets it go from deep. Avdia pulls it in.
And he probably thought he was going to bury that one.
Now Sharp. And we played just over a minute of basketball in the second quarter. That one's good. Reith's gotten himself going with a triple. His first basket of the game.
Oh, and that's a nice find by one of the youngest players in the league. Sharp with tremendous upside to his game.
Three, Booker. It's hauled in by the Trailblazers. We're about a minute and a half into the second quarter now. Here's Avdia. Oh, and he got fouled on his way up. He'll head to the line to shoot two. It's going to be on Bradley Beal.
Well, Avdia plays with such good energy. That by itself sometimes can get you to the foul line.
Falls.
Boy, guys, when you think of Denny Avdia, great positional size, versatile on both ends of the floor, and he's unafraid of the big stage.
And both free throws good for Avdia.
An efficient night from the line. This is a guy who puts in the work and it pays dividends.
Outside Booker. Over Sharp. Cash money from 16 feet away. Booker's got 14 points for the game.
Someone who utilizes that mid-range part of the floor to extreme efficiency, Devin Booker.
And denied. He sends it right off the glass. Martin outside. Pass to Booker. And here's Beal. 6 to shoot. Going inside. Portland with a rebound. And a little under 2.5 minutes gone by here in the second quarter. Three-pointer Sharp. Again, a miss by the Trailblazers.
He has that confidence rolling, hitting 2 threes in the first, but he hasn't had one since.
Beal to pass to Booker. That one falls. Coming off Beal's feed. Booker's got 6 points in the quarter.
Putting up points is what Devin Booker does best, and right now he is showing out.
And Chauncey Billups calls timeout. And we might see some changes. Coach potentially looking to adjust. In for Henderson. And checking the 2K leaderboard. These teams led the league in three-point percentage last year. 5th best, the Suns.
Last year, they were so good at generating open looks from distance. That's why their three-point shooting was so high.
Portland has gone 1 for 3 from downtown here in the second. Outside Walker. Can't hit from in close. The Suns have gotten just 2 of 6 field goals to go in the second. Martin pass to Beal. Stolen by Sharp.
Good whistle with it.
Second team foul.
And he'll take his 3rd and 4th free throws of the night.
Teddy Avdia. 2 shots.
First one falls for him. Phoenix making some changes. Richards is checked in for Plumlee, and it's Jones in for Beal. And also a switch here for Portland. Murray's checked in. And both free throws good for Avdia. Phoenix is shooting the ball at around 42% for the game. Martin pass to Booker. And a little under 3.5 minutes elapsed here in the second quarter. Goes up at the straight. Banton pulls it in.
And it didn't fall, but still a great look.
You know, it can be frustrating when you make the right play and fail to reap the rewards. You just have to stay with it here.
Again, the miss by Portland. Sharp's gotten 3 of his 8 shots to go. For 3, Booker. Oh yeah, Booker dialing long distance.
Yeah, the pick and roll is something Devin Booker suits. His mindset and his skill set gives him a chance to attack whatever weak spot you've got.
It's Avdia on the wing. From downtown, the Suns clear it. Outside Booker. Offensive rebound. Richards, pass to Martin. Got it. Good job in the low post. Martin's got his first 2 points of the night. Blazers trail by 5. Trying to find a spark here.
Yes, indeed. A rough stretch offensively. They could really use a basket.
Three-pointer Sharp. Portland, no good that time either.
I'll tell you, this has not been his game. He's making it worse with shot selection like that.
Here's Bowl. Three-pointer off the mark. Portland has gone just 1 of 6 from the perimeter here in the second. Picked his pocket. So the ball out of bounds. Jones touched it last.
Yeah, simply stated, you have to take care of the basketball, and they don't on that possession.
So for the Blazers, DeAndre Ayton, he's checked in for Murray, and it's Kamara in for Avdia. Blazers trail by 5. Here's Benton. Hasn't gotten one to fall yet. To the left wing. Here's Ayton, and the foul is called. He missed it, so he's got a couple of free throws coming his way.
This guy is such an intelligent basketball player who understands how to read defenses and make them react. Go to work, DeAndre Ayton.
They've been flawless at the line this quarter. They need to stay aggressive and keep drawing fouls. That'll help them chip away at the lead.
Kevin Durant, he's checked in for the Suns. Dunn comes in for Bull. Good on both. The Suns lead by 3. Now here's Jones. Pass to Booker. From about 16. And he hits the jump shot. Booker's got 22 points.
I'll tell you, this guy is proving to be a problem for the defense. In this quarter, he has been special.
Now here's Ayton. Booker defending. Durant against Sharp. Durant, the pass to Jones. Now here's Booker. Outside Jones. 4 on the clock. Nails it from beyond the arc. And now it's an 8-point Suns lead.
This defense is getting spaced out. 3 of the last 5 buckets have come from way beyond the arc.
Doris, in terms of assist-to-turnover ratio, Tyus Jones normally leads the league.
B.A., this guy is such a steady hand at the lead guard position. Tyus always makes excellent decisions, plays within himself, and plays mistake-free basketball. Oh, the form and the touch and the mid-range from DeAndre Ayton. This guy is special.
Knocked loose. Out of bounds. Suns ball as Phoenix keeps possession. And some changes here for Portland. Jeremy Grant comes in for Williams. And Anthony Simons subbed in for Sharp. Pass to Booker. Poke loose. And he'll draw the foul. He'll head to the line for 2.
First personal foul. First team foul. At the line for Phoenix. Dunn. Taking 2 shots.
Shoot 2.
And he knocks down the first one. That one's no good. Blazers trail by 7. Here's Benton. No points yet. There's Simons with a 3. On target from range.
And over the course of a season, this is one of Simon's strengths, his efficiency from range.
Here's Booker. And there's the whistle. He'll head to the line to shoot 2.
I like that. I mean, some physical play inside. He's not about to give up any easy baskets.
He's got free throw attempts 4 and 5 here.
Devin Booker. Taking 2 shots.
Shoot 2.
That free throw good from Booker.
Boy, as fantastic as Devin Booker's offensive arsenal is, to me, the best part, his competitive edge and toughness It sets him apart nightly.
Denny Avdias checked in for Banton. Both good from the line that time.
Yeah, just an offensive machine. Booker generates points consistently, night in and night out.
Simons passes to Ayton. Off the outside. Now Ayton. He's got 5. Pass to Kamari. 6 on the shot clock. Another 3 for Portland.
Such a reliable threat from range. You'd think the defense might key on him a little bit more.
And Booker has got the ball here for the Phoenix Suns. 3-point lead. And from the sideline, let's catch up with Allie.
The Blazers have a lot to learn. Coach Chauncey Billups said, I owe it to these players to coach them. The only way I know to do that is with honesty. Always coming from a good place. Once you know that, then you take it with love. I lead with love. I don't lead with fear. Brian?
That's a Hall of Fame mentality, Allie. He's been in their shoes. And once again, off the mark by Phoenix. Blazers trail by 3. Here's Simons. There's the steal. Durant surveying the D. Dunn outside. Second shot opportunity. Oh, Durant playing big in the paint.
You take a look at why KD is so special. Not just a ball handler, not just a shooter. So willing to contribute in every aspect.
Grant with it. Dunn in his pocket. And it's Grant with a 3. Grant's got 6.
Man, they're having a hard time defending the triple. That's 3 in a row.
Outside Booker. Launches it from deep. Simons with a rebound. Simons got 4 rebounds now. Off the outside. Back to Simons. Pass to Kamari. Ayton with it. That misses. Got a chance to tie it. Here's Durant. Portland grabs the miss. Avdia's got his 4th rebound in this one. There's Simons with a 3. Drains the triple. Simons has got 6 here in the quarter. Oh, man, this has been an absolute battle in the first half.
Each team trying to establish itself. The lead just keeps going back and forth.
And the timeout called by Mike Budenholzer. He'll take the opportunity to regroup. Plumlee's checked in for Phoenix. Beal comes in for Booker. All right, let's take a look back at last season and see the teams who collected the most second chance points. Portland, 3rd.
Second chance points were crucial to their offensive production, so they worked to maximize that strength.
The Suns trailing. Beal outside. No good. Ooh, excellent D there from Ayton. Avdia with it. Picked up by Plumlee. And it's Simons penetrating. Jones with some nice D. Well, the Suns shooting 35% of the second so far. For 3, Durant. KD! What else would you expect?
Well, Kevin Durant can just hurt you in so many different ways. He's almost unguardable when he's pulling that jump shot.
Simons outside. And there's a minute 45 left to play in the second quarter. And the Blazers getting another bucket right there.
Well, a tough first quarter for this guy. You'd like to see the shot go in. Nicely done.
Dunn outside. Here's Plumlee. Oh, ejected by Ayton.
Boy, really tough to score on DeAndre Ayton. Such a patient shot blocker, guys.
How about the bounce?
We can call that bounce per ounce. Can't be denied. Now here's Dunn. Coming off a 12-point game. Plumlee up top. Portland with a rebound. Simons has got 5 rebounds tonight. Fires for 3. And it's Phoenix with a rebound. Pass to Jones. Back to Dunn. Three-pointer. Beal. Simons with a rebound.
Yeah, and the defense defense has really got to tighten up on him. I mean, he's just too dangerous from the three-point line. 0 wasted trips. They're doing their job at the line.
This is his third trip to the free throw line in this game.
At the line for the Trailblazers, Kenny Atlia. 2 shots.
And he drops it first.
This helps build their lead. They're having a solid second quarter at the free throw line.
The Suns making a switch here. Allen's checked in. Both free throws good for Avdia. About 7 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. Grant against Durant. Durant takes it in. And the officials whistle a foul on the shot. The bucket is good, and he'll go to the line. And this will be a second trip to the free throw line.
14 foul. At the line for 1.
Free throw is good from Durant.
And one of the best things about Kevin Durant is he simply locks in on exactly what's in front of him at the moment. If that means working at practice, that's what he does. If that's competing at a high level in the game, that's what he does.
And here's Simons outside. That one no good. And we're through the first half of play here in what's been a good one. It's the Trailblazers up 1. Well, now we have some time to check in with Allie LaForce. Allie.
Thanks. I'm here with head coach Mike Budenholzer. Coach, how would you characterize the intensity level in that first half?
Yeah, no, it's pretty intense. You know, both teams are getting after it defensively. Nothing's going to be easy, so it's the way it's supposed to be.
Hopefully it continues in the second half. Thanks.
Thanks very much, Allie. And folks, we'll be right back to start the second half of this game.
Welcome, one and all. Before we hear Kenny and Shaq's insights on that first half, let's look ahead and check out the upcoming schedule.
You know, for the Suns, you really get to see what they're made of after your hard work in the offseason.
Yeah, you have big changes, and then you have subtle changes. Everything in preparation for this moment.
Let's get back to our game featuring Portland. That first half was pretty even.
Total team effort. Instead of 5 starters, it's like they've got 7 or 8 guys getting it done. That's how good the reserves have been tonight, guys.
Lots of interchangeable parts. They can throw different lineups at you. Keeps you guessing. And that's a wrap on halftime. Thanks for watching as we send you back to BA to call the second half.
Third quarter, as we've seen so far, neither team able to create much separation on the scoreboard. Boy, we're seeing a tremendous game from Devin Booker.
He took a head-on approach in the first half, going straight at the D and drawing fouls.
I have to love his tenacity. This guy stays in attack mode, makes defenders work, tries to keep them off balance.
Simons with the ball for the Portland Trailblazers. It's a one-point game. Kevin Durant is out there with Nick Richards. Then there's Devin Booker. Then there's Tyus Jones. And it's done in at the three. That's who's out there for Phoenix. Durant. Oh, Durant with the follow.
Yeah, you simply have got to box out Kevin Durant. If you don't, he's so good getting position and finishing with authority.
Off the outside. outside. Avdia with it. Clock at 6. And so it's going to be a 3-second violation there on the defense. And he's got his first opportunity at the line here tonight.
Anthony Simons. One shot.
What's up? And the technical free throw is good.
You know, I have to admire a guy like Anthony Simons. Early in his career, he was seen as undersized, but with his skill and pure athleticism, he balances the scales against bigger players, and he's become a ferocious scorer.
From outside the arc, counted from distance. Simons has got 12 points in the game.
Yeah, such an assertive shooter. Simons has his feet planted and just hits it.
Booker surveying the floor. The answer, Devin Booker.
Both teams are starting to find a rhythm here.
And this is partly what the game has become, right? A matter of dueling three-point opportunities.
Avdia left side. Up to Simons. This one for 3. And Booker pulls it down.
And you just can't afford to give up that kind of look very often.
Here's Durant. Oh, KD making the Bigs feel his presence.
Boy, everyone is getting to their spots and then capitalizing. 3 for 4 in the quarter. Beautiful.
Durant outside. Pass to Aiden. Goes up and lays it in. Nice and easy. He has 7.
That's a determined scorer right there. DeAndre Ayton showing a little toughness on the interior finish.
Back to Jones. Dunn outside. From outside, off the mark. Portland has gone only 1 of 3 from deep here in the third. Avdia with it. Now guarded by Booker. There's Simons with a 3. Richards pulls it in. Richards has got 6 rebounds in the game. Booker for 3. Drops in the 3. Booker's got 30 points.
I'll tell you, they come out of the locker room, they are a step slow on the defensive end.
And Chauncey Billups calls timeout. He's going to gather the troops and talk it over. Nice game. Great performance by Devin Booker.
With the perimeter D struggling to stay connected to him, they're getting bombarded.
Up off the inbound, and there's the slam, just to finish it off.
Well, Denny Avdia showing you exactly why he was the 9th selection back in 2020. His offensive game is complete.
Booker can't get it to go. For Portland, they've gotten 3 of 6 shots to fall so far in the third. Jones comes with a double team. Pass to Grant. Draw the foul. He'll head to the line for 2.
You know, depending on where Jeremy Grant's been, he's filled a lot of different roles. He's been asked to be the alpha or the second option or even a role player. But whatever it is, he's always willing to do whatever it takes to help the team.
Shoot 2.
It up, and his next one could give him the lead.
Well, I like how Jeremy Grant continues to work on his game. The jumper is coming along, and he remains an exceptional defensive player.
No good on the second, so he hits 1 of 2.
That will sting a little bit, failing to get the lead when the opportunity was there, but he does tie it up.
Portland has gone 1 of 4 here in the third from range. outside. And he was fouled while in the act of shooting, so he'll take 2 free throws.
And you know, he knew the hit was coming, and Simon's sacrificing his body anyway.
And this is his second and third free throws tonight.
2 shots.
Shoot 2.
And that one drops, so now they lead by 1.
I mean, it was amazing to see Simon's progression in his first few NBA seasons. He got better every single year.
And so Simons nails both of them. Second half here, and we're just over 3.5 minutes into it. Booker for 3. Abdia pulls it in. Abdia's got 6 rebounds here tonight. Pass to Simons. Let's go with a 3. That's bucket number 5. He's 5 for 12 now.
He's just showing off tonight. Simon's an explosive scorer with great energy.
Outside Durant. Shot to stop the run. Portland with a rebound. And here's Simons. 17 points in the game. Abdia screen on Jones. Abdia outside. Beyond the arc. And again, it's the Trailblazers from deep.
The assist numbers certainly stand out. They've really emphasized ball movement here today.
And the timeout called by Mike Budenholzer. He wants a few moments to regroup with his players. And look at the best shooting teams from last season. 5th best, the Suns.
They were so consistent with their shooting. Maybe not lights out, but they played smart and didn't let good looks go to waste.
Portland on D. Takes a 13-footer. Oh, you can't let Booker get that close.
Well, we've come to expect this from Devin Booker. This guy is a relentless force on the offensive end.
Simons passes to Aiden. Here's Abdia. Here's Kamari. 9 points in the game. Just 5 to shoot. Oh, a clear foul there on the missed shot. So he'll get a pair at the line. And it's going to go on Devin Booker.
The painted area is not for the faint of heart. And Abdia making some contact happen. I love that.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
Good on the free throw. Martin, he's checked in 4 done. And he sinks the second. Suns trail by 7. Outside Durant. Here's Martin. Off the mark there with a 3. For Portland, they've gotten 5 of 8 shots to go in the third. There's Simons with a 3. Richards pulls it in. Richards has got 7 rebounds in the game. Durant on the attack. And a hand on it.
Well, he's got to be a defensive stalwart. And Jeremy Grant using his size to send it back.
Hits a 3-pointer. Abdia's got 19 points.
When you let a team knock down that many threes, you know you're likely to be on the wrong side of a run.
right side. Here's Durant. Shot is good off the back rim and in. 24 points for him.
One of the tough things about Kevin Durant, doesn't matter if it's off the dribble or in this situation off the catch, Durant one of the best, period.
Here's Simons. Jones with some nice D.
I'll tell you, he's trying to help them extend this lead, but it's been a tough night for him individually.
Here's Booker. So it'll be 2 free throws. He was fouled in the act of shooting.
Well, free throw attempt numbers indicate just how difficult someone is to guard. Booker certainly in the hard-to-check category.
And a closer look here at the scoring breakdown for Portland.
What stood out to me was their passing. They moved the ball effortlessly and have been able to find those holes in the defense.
Boy, the long ball has been another point of emphasis for this group tonight. Their shooters are finding open spaces and firing without hesitation.
That free throw good from Booker. Williams is checked in for Portland. Henderson comes in for Simons. And that's good as he hits both shots. Here's Henderson. Give him 8. Off the outside. On the wing, Grant. Here's Kamari. And it's Devin Booker with a rebound. And Booker has got the ball here for the Suns. The 3, Durant. Oh, how about the long-range shooting of Durant?
Knocks that one down. 4 triples for the night in the first half.
Up top, Henderson, defended by Jones. And he jams it home with authority.
Ooh, putting on a show for the fans. Going up for the graceful reverse.
Oh, that had a little extra sauce on it, Grant. Now here's Jones. He's got 5. Outside Booker. And a foul called on the way up. So he'll take 2 from the free throw line.
Second team
Yeah,
foul.
Devin Booker shiftiness gets himself into the paint, so aggressive, and it pays off.
Great shooting for him at the line tonight. 7 for 7.
And I love how he's earned his share of points at the line tonight, not wasting his chances at all.
First free throw is good. Sharp, he's checked in for Avdia. And so he hits both.
And they've done well from the free throw line this half. No misses yet.
Portland leading by 3. Pass to Kamari. Now Williams. Henderson outside. Over Durant. Henderson misses.
Well, defenses are content to give up the mid-range, right? It's not the high percentage restricted area or the 3. You can see they're prepared to give up that shot.
Now here's Jones. He's got 5. And it's Jeremy Grant with a foul. That's his 3rd foul of the game. Plumlee's checked in for the Suns. And also a switch here for Portland. Reed, he's checked in for Kamara. Plumlee finds Jones. Can't tie it up. That one misses. Portland has got 4 of 8 attempts to fall from deep here in the 3rd quarter. Pass to Reed. Durant outside. 6 to shoot. The 3. And it's Phoenix with the rebound.
Yeah, no, he usually makes you pay from that range.
Martin with the bucket.
You simply must play better defense than that. This guy is too good from distance.
Outside, Williams. 11 points.
But Jeremy Grant has figured out how to be opportunistic on the interior. Nicely done there.
Here's Martin. It's hauled in by the Trailblazers. Reach got 5 rebounds tonight. Here's Sharp. Pass to Henderson. Here's the 3. And it's Phoenix with a rebound. Martin's got his 4th rebound in this one. And Booker puts up a deep 3. Martin, the pass to Durant. Yes, it's good. Durant's got 11 points here in the second half.
All right, defensively now, you've got to find a way to slow this guy down because he's putting it to you.
Henderson against Jones. And here's Grant from the arc. Connects from downtown. Grant's got 6 in the quarter.
Well, Grant is going to have to expand his range. And how about the confidence on that jumper?
On the wing, Durant. He's covered by Grant. For 3. Durant, no good.
You will not see this guy miss many of those. He's one of the keys to their floor spacing.
Henderson for 3. Kevin Durant with a rebound. Durant's got 8 rebounds in the game. Here's Martin. Oh, Williams with the block.
Yeah, he's really scrambling to keep them in this game. Gotta respect that hustle.
Grant, the pass to Williams. Humley brings the double. And it's going to be a 3-second call.
And this is the absolute wrong time to stop communicating. They have to get in sync.
A different look for Phoenix. Allen comes in for Devin Booker, and it's Beal in for Jones. And also a switch here for Portland. Fans checked in, and Mike Budenholzer decides to call a timeout. He wants to make sure everybody's on the same page. Here's Allen. No made baskets yet. And it's Allen who slams it home.
Now that's how you capitalize on a screen.
Yeah, good positioning, too. Gave him a clear path to the hoop.
Where was the defense? No fighting through the pick, no rotation. My goodness.
A great read between those two guys. The defense didn't stand a chance, B.A.
These two teammates right here, Grant, they are connected.
One reason this game is so tight is because both teams are hitting the boards with reckless abandon.
And the whistle blows as the basket counts. Chance at a 3-point opportunity here. One free throw coming up.
4th team foul. At the line for the Trailblazers, Sharp. 1 shot.
Mind the lane. Mind the lane. 1 shot.
Opportunity if they can time it right.
Great way to end the quarter.
Lays it up and banks it in. Durant's got 31 points.
Well, individually, he is doing everything he can in this 12-minute session, but he's just not getting enough help.
And passes to Henderson. Three-pointer. It's hauled in by the Suns. Martin's got his 6th rebound on the night. Out of bounds. It'll be Portland's ball.
Portland ball.
It's time to take a glance again at that superb block.
You know, you can't ask for any better defense than that. He responded so fast to the shooter, and it stifled him.
12 seconds left in the third. Now here's Henderson. There's the triple. He drops it from range. Henderson's got 5 points in the quarter. And so it's Portland closing out the quarter with a 7-point lead. And it's all due to their ability to own the paint. They've been dominant down low. Time for a quick break, then back to the action. And now let's take a listen in on head coach Mike Budenholzer.
We don't need to be in a hurry to build. Let's just go with our defense. Keep moving, keep playing.
Poised aggressiveness. Coach Bud asking for energy, asking his guys to mount an attack.
Well, all 5 guys need to be on the same page. Yes, you need to be active, but you also really need to communicate with one another.
Fourth quarter action is upon us. Thanks as always for joining us. On the court right now for the Trailblazers. Shaden Sharp out there with Robert Williams. Then it's Henderson. Then there's Delano Banner. And it's Reith in at the 5 spot. Oh, and there's the whistle on the shot. So 2 free throws for him coming up.
And Sharp has no off switch. He's consistent at attacking defenses and drawing whistles.
At the line for 2.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
Free throw good from Sharp. That one falls, so he hits both of them. Suns trail by 6. Beal surveying the D. Pass to Booker. Takes a 3. It's hauled in by the Trailblazers. They've led by as much as 10. Beal against Henderson. Batten on the wing. Shot clock at 6. Fires from deep. Plumlee pulls down the board. And it's Beal with the ball for the Suns. Possessions into the 4th, just over a minute played. Left side Booker. Pass to Plumlee. Williams grabs the board. Trailblazers lead by 6. Now Sharp. Soft touch off the glass. Sharp's got 4 points this quarter.
Yeah, not afraid to finish at the rim. Sharp, just relentless.
Beal with it. Jacks up a 3. Doesn't go that time. Beal's gone just 1 of 6 shooting so far. 3-pointer Sharp. Cole grabs the board. Cole's got his 4th rebound in this one.
Well, 2 rebounds in the first, but that's stalled out right now.
Portland has gone 0 for 2 from outside here in the 4th quarter. Banton. No good on the shot. Solid defense from Bowles. Suns trail by 8. Boy, they need something to go to regain some confidence.
No question. Way too many empty possessions for them.
I'll tell you, you hate to pin this on one person, but his inefficiencies at the offensive end are holding this group back.
Over 2.5 minutes in the books here in the 4th. And the timeout called by Mike Budenholzer. No doubt he's going to utilize the opportunity to make sure they're all on the same page here. checked in for Portland. All right, let's check in with Allie LaForce.
I was able to listen in on what Mike Budenholzer was going over with his team. He laid into the team about being over-aggressive. He said, quote, "You're letting them get to the line as much as they want. We've got to dial back some of the physicality because it's getting us in trouble. Guys, let's see if they can ease up here."
Appreciate the report, Allie. If you're just joining us, fourth quarter here. We're just over 2.5 minutes into it. Basket's good. Booker's got 5 points in the quarter.
Hey, he's doing everything he can to keep them afloat.
And stolen by Booker. Outside Jones. Beal outside. From the arc. He buries it from three. And now just a 5-point Trailblazer lead.
As the deep shots continue to fall, you can sense the frustration growing among these defenders.
Here's Sharp. Played it in with a nice touch off the window. Sharp's got 9 points now in the second half.
And his athleticism is big for Sharp in the post. And he can finish with either hand as well. So he'll get a lot of points down low there in his career. And they've just built this lead by attacking the boards.
Henderson for three. Bull grabs the board. Bull's got 6 rebounds here tonight. Beal with it. Pass to Booker. 4-3. And again, it's Phoenix from deep.
He's shooting the lights out down the stretch, trying to keep them competitive.
Floats one. It doesn't go for him. Beal with some nice D. Outside Booker. And it's blocked. And that's out of bounds. It was last touched by Klingon. Just a superb read on defense to come up with the block.
Oh, terrific defensive intensity right there. Getting stops like that is crucial for them right now.
Here's Bull. No good on the quick three.
And he probably thought he was going to bury that one.
And Bull over to help. Pass to Simons. Buries it from three. Simons has got 20.
That's his 5th triple of the night. 2 in the first half, 3 in this one. Huge production.
Here's Booker. Ayton with the defensive effort.
And that closeout certainly made a difference.
Oh, no question. He altered that shot. And most of the time, that's just as good as blocking it.
And so it's Booker with it. He brings it up for the Suns. Ooh, he took a hard foul on the shot. So he'll head to the line to shoot a pair. It's going to be on DeAndre Ayton.
At the line for your Suns, Devin Booker. 2 shots.
First one falls for him. Some changes for Phoenix. Richards is checked in for Plumlee. And it's Kevin Durant in for Bull. And also a switch here for Portland. Avdija is checked in. He's perfect from the line this time. So it's Portland now, leading by 5. Pass to Grant. And here's Simons. Another 3 for Portland.
He hit a couple from range in the first half, but now his confidence is through the roof.
Outside Durant. 3-pointer. Yes! And it's Booker with the setup. Durant's got 16 points here in the second half.
What pick up where he left off. His 2nd from distance this half. 5 overall.
Here's Kamari. Here's Ayton. Sinks that one from the post. And the Trailblazers lead by 7.
What a terrific play by just a tremendous all-around player. This time makes it look easy.
finds Simons. To the paint. That's good from Durant. On the assist by Simons. Simons has got 4 assists in the game. Outside Durant. Outside Booker. The 3 is up. And it's Portland with a rebound.
What a nice individual defensive effort right there. Did a great job contesting.
20 feet out. And it's Portland with another.
In the fourth quarter, he's gone 3 for 4. They've really needed it.
Suns trail by 8. Beal outside. Pass to Durant. From behind the arc. Portland with a rebound. Kamare's got 9 rebounds in the game. Boy, he's getting it done. From outside. Richards pulls it in. Richards has got 9 rebounds in the game. Boy, he's getting it done. Here's Booker. The leader falls for him. Difficult shot. Booker's got 48.
Well, they're not behind because of this guy. He is putting on a tremendous run.
Simons passes to Ayton. The shot comes out. Good work defensively by Richards. Well, the Suns shooting just 37% since the fourth quarter got started. Pass to Booker. Six to shoot. And the 3 off target. Portland leading by 6. There's Simons with a 3. Drills it from deep. Simons has got 28 points for the game.
And for so many teams in the NBA, establishing the three-point shot is goal number 1 on offense. He's definitely doing his part tonight.
No doubt it's a growing trend, Greg, and he is highly accurate tonight.
Now here's Durant. Durant earning those 2 points.
Well, let's just sit back and admire the brilliance of Kevin Durant. He makes these floaters look easy.
On the wing, Simons. Pounded by Beal. Oh, Beal picks his pocket. Pass to Booker. Avdia with a steal. Now here's Ayton. Richards pulls it in. Here's Booker. And another one.
My goodness, 50 for the game.
Just putting on a show. And Chauncey Billups calls timeout. He's decided it's time to clarify the situation, leaving little room for error.
Here they are, your Suns dancers.
Dunn, he's checked in for Beal. And so it's Avdia with it. He brings it up for the Trailblazers. Pass to Kamare. Now Simons lets it go from deep. The rebound by Devin Booker. Booker's got 10 rebounds here tonight. So active. Durant, no good. Trailblazers lead by 5. Avdia finds Simons. Gets a very good look and converts.
Assisted
Simons has got 30.
And the jumper from Simons is smooth like butter.
With the step back. And he's going to the line for 2. The official saw contact while he was going up.
second team foul.
Everyone in the building saw the obvious contact.
Devin Booker taking 2 shots.
That free throw good from Booker. free throw's good from Booker.
Well, this is the kind of player he is. The tougher the moment, the more he elevates his game.
2 minutes remaining in the game.
And here's Abdia. And stolen by Jones. Outside Durant. Shoots over Grant. Durant, no good. Portland leading by 5. Pass to Grant. Launches it. Knocks down the triple. Grant's got 19 points.
And the corner pocket was open, and Grant took advantage.
Here's Booker. And it's in. Off the glass. 1:33 left in the fourth quarter. Now here's Simons. Can't get it to drop. Ooh, great D that time from Dunn. Jones in the post. And there's the rejection. And that's out of bounds. Phoenix will retain possession. And the fans love seeing incredible moments on defense like that block.
Yeah, good offense comes from great defense. This lead is only getting stronger with plays like that.
Here's Richards. For 3, Booker. They get it back.
The officials were right on top of that one.
Second personal foul. Third team foul. At the line for your Suns, Nick Richards. Taking 2 shots.
Oh, the first of 2, no good. A heartbreaker. And the second of 2 is good. And that brings him within 5.
You know, he doesn't shrink the lead as much as he should have. That hurts a bit.
Here's Simons. Good work defensively by Richards. And the Suns shooting 40% so far in this one. Booker for 3. Money. And he's brought them within 2 points now.
Big time shot. Sending his teammates into a frenzy.
I'll tell you, these guys have worked so hard together. Everyone pulling in the same direction. Beautiful to watch.
Now here's Abdia. From outside the arc. Richards pulls it in.
He is too good a shooter, guys, to be left open like that. The defense just dodged a bullet there.
It's a 4-second differential between the shot clock and game clock. Here's Booker. Can't cash it in. And they commit an intentional foul. We'll see another one of those, so they get into the penalty.
Yeah, you had to do that. I mean, can't allow them to dribble out the top.
12 seconds left in the game. And so they choose to intentionally foul.
Third team foul. Shooting for Portland. Anthony Simons. 2 shots.
So the first one drops, and that makes it a 3-point lead. Second free throw, no good that time. You really wanted that one.
And there's only one option. They need a triple.
You've got to keep your composure and execute to get a quality look from 3.
And there's the intentional foul. No choice but to stop the clock here.
Fourth team foul. Shooting for Portland. Penny Hill. Taking 2 shots.
a 4-point cushion. So he gets them both. It's a 5-point game.
Oh, what a performer this guy is. Game is on the line. He stands up and delivers.
Time called here. The Suns decide to talk it over. They're losing by 5. All right, guys, what do you think?
Not much time left. Do you think they have a chance to come back?
Durant for 3. And nails the tray.
You know, we talk all the time about how important it is to have bigs who can stretch the floor. An example there.
And Chauncey Billups calls timeout. Critical moment here. He's not taking any chances.